If you guys have a script that you've written, either episodic or short or feature, we'll have a contest probably similar to last time where you post it in the group with a log line and one image of one of your writing pages, and whatever gets the most votes will read that. If it's a feature, we'll probably just read one. If it's episodic, maybe we'll read two, depending on the length. If it's short films, maybe we'll read like 4 of them or so.
Yeah.
So soon, hopefully, we'll have that post up. So get your scripts and your log lines and your pages ready for that.
Get your drafts up to date. I guess I better start working on another draft.
Yeah, and going back to that, guys, the first table read that we did of a contest winner, Marvin Lickness, submitted his. He was very, very gracious to do that. And we posted another video after that where we did a discussion with him. It was very eye-opening, and he walked away with a lot of useful tips and tricks, and he's implemented that into his. So it's definitely an awesome way to get feedback, because when you're sitting there as a writer, trust me, I've done this a million times. You're sitting down and you're reading this perfected script, and you're like, how can I even write anywhere near to that caliber? And the thing is that it's a rough draft. It's a second draft. It's a third, fourth, fifth draft. Then it's hit the production crew, and they've hit it and rewrote it too. And by the time we do that, that's what we're reading right now. So it looks like a perfect manuscript. But when we looked back at these older scripts, or the contest winner scripts, you get to see what most writers are usually working at in the very beginning stages of their script. And so it's a really, really awesome opportunity for you guys as young artists or old artists or whatever, blossoming artists and writers to showcase your stuff and get feedback and grow and improve. So
yeah, a lot of times when you enter a contest, you have to pay extra money to get feedback. Mm-hmm. And when you do get the feedback, it's just short or this, or you're like, did they even read it? This doesn't make, like, what led them to this conclusion? You don't know, or this or that. Where here you see that right now there's still 6 of us. I forget, we had like 8 at the beginning. Usually we'll talk about the script afterwards, what we thought was working, what was not. If people have differences of opinion, then you can maybe hear why they have different opinions, they have discussion. Or you'll see like, wow, all 6 of those people thought the exact same thing, or they didn't understand this. So it's like, now I have a consensus of what is working or what's not working. And so I think it's, again, like you're saying, Clint, super useful for the writer to, 1, get any feedback, and number 2, understand the reasoning behind the feedback. And then number 3, see if there is a consensus of that feedback.
Yeah. Like when it says undeveloped characters, you're like, dude, I wrote like 30 pages for this character. What does that mean? Like, to get in there and say, hey, like, why is it undeveloped? Why? How can we expand it?
Yeah. Or if someone just says on the nose dialogue, you're like, what? What is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Whatever
dialogue.
No, we actually have a discussion about it, and most of the people who show up to this every week have been doing this all year. That's almost approximately 20 scripts that we've all read together. So even if we started off with none, we are now becoming a bit of an expert.
Reading scripts, yeah.
But we're improving in what we see works, what we see that doesn't. So we're getting more knowledgeable, even just from doing this every week. So when you put your script in the contest and you win, and you get us reading it for one, and then giving that feedback, we've seen so many scripts now that, there's even a lot of screenwriters who have not read this many scripts. They should. So it's value. It is valuable. And yes, you still put your vision. It's your vision that's important. But if there's stuff that you're seeing, that we're seeing, that's coming up, there might be something to it.
Yeah.
It might be worth listening to.
Another thing I love about our group that's going to go over is that here 2 people right here that have like production companies, and they do full-on production stuff, like every step of the thing. So you're getting viewpoints from people like that. You're getting viewpoints from actors that mainly focus on the actor and what the actor wants to see. You get feedback from different writers. So you're getting it from a lot of different professional viewpoints and stuff. Which
quite well-rounded, yeah. Plus, and I don't know if you're going to do this for everyone, but you did an interview with Marvin as well, yes, which is added added
Exposure
marketing
and market, yeah.
exposure. Yeah. So
So get your scripts in for the Table Read Tuesday contest winner.